looks like we're in. So there's our new controller. And we'll move our other controllers over so they're all together. There we go. Alright. Log on to Zener. Zener, however it's pronounced, domesticated. T. And now we're back on our newly created controller. Couple things. Need to empty my fridge right quick. Man, I should really got me a little worried. I'll go ahead and ziplock it. If it'll fit. If it won't fit. Might just take them out. Just put them in the Ziploc bag because the container, when I opened it, I kind of ripped it. Lunch meat for my sand wedges. It's kind of like pitching wedges, but you eat them. No, this isn't for you, buddy. Oh, get back. Dang it. Stuff's barely good enough for me to eat. Really? Okay, there we go. Ah, that's better. Okay. Don't worry about it being popping open because that container was just jacked up. Here's my bloody. Go on. Paper towels. Weird. Alright. Anyway. I thought I was ready, but I guess it wasn't. Okay. So, where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we're gonna go do Shauna Stockwell. Gotta go back to Kings Row, talk to Geneva. She's our contact there. And once we hit... Oh, that's right. I'm now a member of my super group. So I can slide out some stuff. And, yeah. The super group portal. Right there. She's right there. up and out of the way. So you can create your own supergroup, personal supergroup. Everything's free. You don't have to get prestige anymore to purchase things like you did back during live. And as you saw when I invited Zener to the supergroup, let's pop this off, move it, and expand it a little. Yeah, see, you don't need prestige anymore. You used to gain or garner prestige by being in supergroup mode. You don't even get it anymore for being in supergroup mode. So yeah, I kind of groused about the titles because I feel that you should be able to have some more control in the settings, because I like my lower level tunes to be differentiated from my higher level tunes by this title. But if I change the title from the second highest, which is what it is right now, the goddess, this is the leader, I can't even put them on general, Perfectus Castanorum, because they can't get anything out of the whatchamacallits. Hide the logo. We'll keep her in her regular stuff, but if you're not Legatus or higher, you can put stuff in the things, but you can't take it out. And this is the whole reason. I mean, I don't want to have to mail all this stuff to my low level tunes. It's a pain in the butt. So I wish they'd have something on the setting thing that you could set. Since it's your personal base, I know all the tunes who are in here. I don't care. Even the lowest level one could have access to this. You know. And then, I mean, to me it would be like, let's go to settings again, you know, under level 10, 10 to 20, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, officers, and the leader, you know. But you could give access, and when you go in to click to edit permission, I showed this before, there's nothing on here that says how to, you know, there's even entering the base. I mean, you can click that and change that, but there's nothing to change taking stuff out of the of these bins. You know, if you're not high enough level, you can't extract any of these, and that's just pretty stupid. Dude. Oh, I don't need that. I hate it when it does that, when you do it too fast. We'll take one of those, we'll take one of those, we'll take one of those, and that should be alright. So see, these are 11.7. It's the same as this level 5. So if I had a level 10 of this, it would be higher, because this one's a single origin and it's 26, so it's way high. See, that won't change anything at the moment, so I'll wait until that goes red when it's not doing anything anymore. doesn't really change a whole lot. Oh, put that there. So I'll just hang on to this for a second. And then do I have fly? I probably don't have any fly. No. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's kind of what I figured. Thought I took a health. Did I not have a health? Oh, I don't have any healths. Great. Oh well. Alright. Don't really have much of those either, so I don't have to worry about it. So, and since I'm in here, I can use my portals to go to other places. So what I have, you get an entry area, you can maneuver it around however you want it. I just left it where it was, and then you can put, like, these are trainers. This, I could sell stuff. If I had stuff I wanted to sell, but I don't at the moment. This is the Fate Weaver. So this changes this, but you can do that anywhere. You don't have to go to a Fate Weaver anymore. Same thing with this. It tells you where you're currently set, which is 0, 0, no AVs. No bosses. Here's tailors, so I can change my stuff. You know, won't mess with that right now. I will as soon as I hit level 9. I'll have to do it, so I can do it before level 10. Well, let's just do one right quick since we're here. That way we won't have so much to do at level 9. See, now that I did a tops with skin, it won't change the head to the default. It'll change to the one that I've currently got, tops with skin. So yeah, except I think I'll go to what the deuce. Oh, it's because she's got a back piece on. I gotta turn the back piece off. Backpacks, none. There we go. Now I should have the Sybil with skin. There we go. There we are. And I think I'll do I'll do that in the yellow and this in the blue. There we go. Alright. Gloves, we'll do bare hands. Forgot, you gotta do the inside. I don't know why it can't stay on that. Okay, it's the same. Alright. So, I'm getting that weird clip of black. That's pretty... Maybe it'll go away when I go in game. Usually that's the way it goes. Belt. So that's the yellow, and that's the blue. And lower body, bottoms, the skin. And then boots. Where's my Roman? Roman sandals. Do the senators. And there we go. That's yeah, alright. That should be good. I'm gonna do the electricity on her again. What color did I? Alright. There. And just make sure. Because, yep, now I got flight. Right. And was it rush, glamorous, and tintable? Not that I need that. There we go. That was pretty quick. Let's do another one right fast. That way we'll only have 3 more to do. Upper body with skin. Do the typical carny. A little lighter, not that light. There we go. Okay. I wish you could make the boning the contrasting color, because as you'll see in a minute, kind of sucks because there's carny gloves and they have a contrasting color. So yeah. Oh shoot, did I have the gloves the right color blue too? Yes. They just look a little brighter, sort of, kind of. Maybe. Yeah, that looks a little better. One step over from them. Yeah. Bootsies. So it's kind of weird. The Carnival of Light ones, I believe, it looks like they're either up higher or they're in the secondary. Oh, no, there they are. Cool. Or let me change the effect to kind of a blue. That way I can see it. Start with alpha. Atomic, Banished Pantheon. Bats. I use the bats on the whatchamacallit. Binary, bioplasm, boils, butterflies, celestial, clunker, cyborg, aura. This one has a lot of different effects. Target, optic, left eye, right eye, ACCA, HUD. Yeah, I don't like that very often. Cryogenic, dark matter, electricity, fairy dust, feathers, fiery, fireworks, fireflies, fleas, flies, gaseous, ghosts, glow. Mycelium, pixels, rocky crumble, runes. Let's do the runes. That'll work. A little different. Kind of semi goes with the carnies, maybe. And now we'll do dark. And we will match it again. And we'll go bright. And I think it was Rush again. Glamorous. And I don't know why I tinted that one, but yeah, there we go. Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh man. Sometimes I don't put them on my carnies. I think I'll put the back detail on, but not the shoulders this time. Backpack. Yep, there we go. Ooh, maybe I'll do... Nah, I'll do this, the other one that I like. For it's celestial armor, but I like the carny version. It kind of matches the shoulders, but I'm not doing the shoulders, so you know, make that a little lighter. And there's my yellow. Yep, sweet. Everything else stays the same. Nice. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and do one more. Because I'll do the, witch. Let's see, that's Supernatural 8. Okay. So we gotta do hats. Supernatural 8. And the hat will be Which wing? Really sucks because the hair is going to be gray. It's so stupid. Because you can't do hair. That's just lame. But, oh well. Tops with skin. Bitch bear. Doink. Oh. So the hat needs to be doink. And that, yep. Okay, that's cool. That'll work. Body. Which wings? Let's get that back detail off. Oh, hang on. I need to change that actually. Upper body. That's that. And that's that. And then I'll have to change it on the hat too. Hat. There we go. Because the wing part, which is the bustier part, so the wings are blue. The wing is blue. Alright. Lower body. Which, oh, those are which wings, which I gotta swap to that and that, and then I have to do the which bottom, which lace, or which bear. I think we'll go with the lace. Sweet. And now for the aura. And guess what I'm going to pick? Yes, bats. And they're blue. Perfect. Great for Halloween. And yeah. Oh shoot, forgot to, there we go, now it'll be right, and we'll just leave the inherent. Alright, I'll do the other two when I turn level 9, hopefully I remember. So now, let's see, I got my stuff, didn't really put a lot in, but at least I have access to them now, and now, since I'm in here, instead of going out and going to the thing, these are all the portals I've set up. Oh, that's what I was going to show you, the rest of the base kind of, so these are salvage racks. These along this wall have all the uncommon in them. There's your personal storage. And then these are all these. I think I can put those in at level 10, and I think I'd need... Which ones do I need? It's not till level 26 when I get gremlins, so I can wait on that. I'm 6 slotting the whole set, but I still have more of these. This is just what I have in this rack. I didn't want to overflow into the other racks, but I have them kind of set up like that one's 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50s. And then these are sets. So, hey, looky there, looky there. Probably won't be able to slot those till about level 20s, I think. But, let's see, do I have something? No, but I can check one. Let's see what it says. Yeah, level 27, so yeah. These are in alphabetical, so of course these are the later T's through UVW, because I don't think there's anything past W. There's a set called Warp for teleportation travel. It's like L through T. Earlier L's through D, and then A through D. Yep. So yeah. And then I have my rare rack for stuff. And then commons on these three. And my power sources to run everything. Just for fun room. Here's your crafting table. So if you don't have the recipe, you can buy it. And then cost you 3,300 to craft it. You need a luck charm and a boresight for a level 10, which I already got right there. And then the merit vendor right here, where you can get conversions for stuff, the enhancements. So there's the event ones, and see there are 100 for different ones. Then there's the archetype ones, which I am a controller. So there's the ones for controller: overwhelming presence and will of the controller. And there are 100 merits. There's recipes you can buy for certain stuff. Accurate defense. I don't know if these increase with level or what, because I usually don't worry about them. You need 20. That's not bad, I guess, really, all things considered. But 50 for the oranges, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know, man. And mod, yeah, it's just got the low levels right now. Again, it might get the higher ones as they become available. I've never really looked at them. And there's some others, which is the respec. You get so many respecs, and then when you get a particular level, they'll give you another one. I think I don't have any free tailors, and I don't have any respecs, it would say right there. So, alright. And then there's reward rolls. Yeah, I don't mess with those. I think that's, you know, I guess if you have a ton of merits, they're fine. And then these enhancement boosters to make them go past 50, up to 53, I believe. Then there's the catalysts. One catalyst is 25 or 100. It's not bad. They sell for around, I usually don't pay, I bid usually 550, 5,559 influence for them. So for those 20 merits, I can get more money than that by just selling converters or unslaughters, depending upon how much they're going for. An unslaughter goes, I sell mine for 59,999, so I get 60,000, at least 60,000. If people bid higher than that and I get more than 60, I'm happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. If I just get 60,000, I'm happy. I'm fine with that. Getting a text. Okay. And then, so I mean, one merit gets you 3 unslaughters. So that's roughly 180,000 less fees from the auction house, which are negligible at that price, so it's not terrible, the fees. So that would be geez, man, now I gotta do some ciphering. You guys are gonna make me do some ciphering because I haven't done this in a while. So let me check it out. So let's see, for converters, one merit equals 180,000. Okay. One catalyst is 20 merits times 180,000. So that's roughly, for just selling that many converters, that would be 3,600,000. And the catalysts only sell for, I've seen them go as high as 7, but I won't buy them at that price. So some people can get, if you want to sell them at that price and let them set and soak on the auction house for a while, that's fine. But at just 1-to-1 for what the converters are selling for compared to, you know, how many merits it takes for you to buy a catalyst, you can use those merits and sell the converters and make 3.6 million less fees. And that means you could buy, I would put, again, I'd buy my catalyst for 555,559 influence. So it's not quite $500,000, but you know, 10 of them would be 5 mil. So half of 5 mil is 2.5 mil. So for 5 of those, I would have to use 100 merit. So it's just, yeah, the math, you know. I don't buy these with these because I can use this many and buy these and flip them on the auction house and make a lot more than I could by flipping those, because that just gets me 1. 20 will get me 60. So yeah, you know. And then the unslaughters are the same. 5 will get you 10. 1 will get you 2. So these, I used to sell them for 120,000 a piece, which would be 240,000 per merit. Well, that's more than 180,000. So these sell better, but that was when they were selling for 120. Now they're barely selling for 100. So that's 200,000 compared to 180 for the converters. So that's pretty darn close. If the converters started going more, you know, so if I really need some cash, I can get unslaughters and sell them for 999,999. So I make sure I get 100,000 less the auction house cut, and I make a little more than selling the converters. But yeah, I don't mess with the auction house like that anymore, and there are other ways to make a lot of money on the auction house, but you gotta have a farmer, or you gotta do a lot of task force stuff to get good drops, so you can flip them on the auction house. And sometimes if you get the right desync, I mean, we'll go out when we drop some stuff on the auction house here in a second. We'll see how much some of those desyncs are going for, but you can only get one of those a week, I think. Then the other room, besides some of these other rooms that are personal rooms that you just decorate, is my portal room. So this portal goes to the gold side, which is the Praetorian side, and the Shadow Shard. This is blue low, so that's heroes low, heroes mid, heroes high, co-op zones, and the villain side, the red side. So we're looking for King's Row, which is right there. So you go up to the portal and pick King's Row, and you port, and the bada boom bada bing, you're in King's Row. Right by the portal. So talk to Geneva. So we're by the hospital. She's gonna have us beat down some skulls. Imagine that. So let's get out our galvanic. Okay. So stupid. There we go. Get out our little. Oh shoot! I forgot. Well, I'll do that after this. Don't shoot my guy. You're supposed to be aggro to me. Because I hit you, but... Alright, so there's two. Let's go into auction house and dump some stuff. Eight more. Here's some janky, easy ones. Oh, I got jolting chain now. Wonk. Alright. Oh, no, I'll do that. Oh. There we go. So I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Just need one remaining Scully. Where's a single? Well, that's just 2. That'll work. And I get reconnected. Oh, wow. That happened quite a few minutes ago, it seemed like. Or not. It's kind of weird. Okay. So, let's go get Toothbreaker Jones. And we'll go get this badge when we're done. It's just down there a little bit. Alright. When you go into Dormishes, it will take away your wisp pet. Or your shield or damaging pet. And that one just ended the time, so Oh, I forgot to do Revelio. Revelio. Yeah, I sure ain't getting a lot of recovery, that's for sure. Oh well, let's get Shotsky back. Be glad when I get my gremlin. I love the getting tossed in the air. That's so funny. There's gotta be some more. No, maybe not. Okay. Did Shosky didn't come up with the... Oh my god. There. That's crazy, it didn't come up the elevator. Come on, get in there and shoot her too. Jeez. Gotta get you close enough, I guess. Man. Too used to my mastermind pets being able to send them in. Yep, that don't work no more. No. Well, it does on Masterminds. Okay, we'll go this way first. Oh, some both ways. Come on, Sentinel. Good grief, the Sentinel is dumb. Well, let me just spawn it again, evidently. Where's MOSFET? She's stuck up there too. No wonder I'm not getting any stuff. Yo. There we go. Good grief. Oh, there's some in the room too. Nothing in there, of course, but the baddies. Take a knee right quick. There we go. Oh. Nobody with him. There we go. sentinels shooting them. I thought it was too far away. There we go. There is a glowy. Looks like it's upstairs. Yep. It's not part of the mission requirements, but it gives you a clue. So we'll grab it right quick. Kind of a gross clue in a way, or information about Toothbreaker Jones. In one of the drawers in this desk, you found a cleaned out mayonnaise jar filled with broken human teeth. Looks like you found Toothbreaker Jones's trophy collection. Exit. And we got level 9. So, we'll go level. And then go do our last 2 costume slots for free. This will be slots, I would imagine. Yes. And see, these enhancements are too weak to improve your powers. You may still use them to improve other enhancements. So you go buy some level 10s, and they might convert to 11s, maybe. But, in my opinion, it's just silly. To keep doing that. So let's throw these on the auction house. We'll go sell some things. And that one sell. There we go. And now put another one of those in there, and then we can do this to this one, and let's go to our base. And I need to go take a bio, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's go see. Smashing damage. Throw that in there. We need defense. Probably don't have an end mod. Oh, I do have an end mod. End mod. No more. Whatchamacallits. Okay. I need to do a little shopping list here. I need level 10 accuracies. Should probably make about 10 of those. Defense, make about 10 of those. The end reductions don't really hit very good until you hit level 20, so I won't worry about those. And then I can put one of those in galvanic too, that's right, my sentinel. I'll go ahead and throw it in there, jeez. So yeah. How's the 20s? Eek. Don't have very many of them either. 25. Get a couple of those. And one of those. I try not to make 25s, but I made these for my field crafter that I'm trying to get leveled up. So, yeah. I'll just take all of those. That. And take a couple of rechargers. I don't have no fly. Eek. Alright, so gonna go make some right quick. Accuracies and defenses. So let's see if my field crafter has the level 10s of those memorized. It'd be nice if she did. Yep. Okay, so then let me just sold. Nice. Not that. salvage. Need luck charms. I'll need 20 of those. Ancient artifact. I need 10 of those. Bore sight. 10 of those. And then runebound armor and luck charms. Luck charms will be first because they're alphabetical. And I need 20 of those because I need 10 for each. And then runebound armor. Oh, I had 9 bore sights. Oh well, now I'll have some more. Runebound armor. Oh shoot, my salvage is full. Are you kidding me? God. Jeez. I don't have that much stuff. Let's see. I don't need these. I can put them on just as a holding pattern. Same with those. Now I can. I didn't need the bore sights. I need the luck charms. Let's do this way. Oh, I don't need kinetic weapons. Masterwork? No. There we go. And then I can just get those and it'll take what I can and that'll top me up. Yeah. Alright. So do I have enough space for 20? No, I sure don't. Oy, oy, oy. Let's go see if I can dump some off. Yes, I can. That's a 40. Probably don't have any more 50s. Nice. Okay. 40s. It's full. So I'll just put that in number 5, and that way I've got. Because I bet my 30s are full too. Yep. And I probably don't have any 20s in here. Oh, I do have a couple 20s. Okay, just so I have a little bit of headroom. Let's double check. Okay. Yeah. so where did I have? Okay, page 3. Alright. Okay. So now I can go make my accuracies and defense buffs. Oh, I should make some flies. Let's see. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what do I need for fly? Oh, I don't have fly. Oh, did I? Why is it not showing me? Fine. I should still be able to see what fly takes. There it is. Okay. I can do 2. So I'll buy 2. And create 2. There we go. Alright. And now I'll go stuff some in here. There we go. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Now I can go back in the base because I'll be popped out right by the base portal on Zener. And go grab a couple more enhancements. So, just a couple of those, both of those. And let's see where we're at. There we go. Swift. a little late on that one. There's our heel. And there we go. Alright, so now go out and turn this mission in. Put these on the auction house. Oh man, going a little high. We'll sell so we can get a little extra than what we normally get for those. It looks like they're going for a good price. Since that's where we're posting, we might as well post some other ones. Shrink. Post. Woo, doggies. Post. Oh, just post this one. And then I'll post that one. And I'll post that one. And yeah, those will soak for a while, but get all that. And I'll get the vendor badge. So, call them a contact. Permission, talk to your source. I'll handle the skulls. Talk to Genevieve. Oh shoot, I gotta do, you almost forgot, gotta do my other costume slots, otherwise I'll hit level 10, and I think they won't cost a ton at level 10, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep banking my money until I really need to spend some on the auction house. So yeah. So let's see, we've done Barbarian, Sybil, Carney, and Witch. So I think we're gonna do, hang on, is it sleeveless robes? Shredded, but I need that to be blue. And blue. And sleeves. I like the little tatters on the sleeves. There we go. Yep. And then of course we'll do Eden. Gloves will do bare hands, or maybe, let's do that back detail, none. full. So now I wonder if I can do this. Where's circuitry? No, electricity. So there we go. But we'll change this to the dark blue, and we'll change this to a lighter blue that looks like her skin. Alright. And then we'll do a tied cloth that's dark. And then lower. Blast. There we go. And boots. We'll do stilettos. Tights. And we'll do electricity. And we'll do that. We'll do that. And then aura. Sparkles. Alright. Oh. What's path do we have? Blazing bubble. Electric path? Yeah, I sure do. Only when running. Movement only. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And we have bright, flight, bright, light, bright, what? Alright. So now, what are we gonna do on the last one? We're gonna do stripes, or are we gonna do Baroque? Or I mean straps. Or metal. Let's see how the broke looks with. Okay, I think I like the darker on that. Broke. Upper body. Gloves. Smooth bare and full and baroque. Oh. Oh, shoot. Is that same? Yeah. Now this one will be this one. Oh, she's Louise. Come on. That one will be that one. And yeah, okay, cool. And lower body, bottoms. There. Oh, that's for the bottoms. Baroque. There we go. And boots. We'll keep stilettos and tights, but we'll change electricity to baroque. There we go. Kind of weird. And aura, we'll do electricity on this one. And doink. And there we go. And now we're doing dark. Whoops. And match across. And bright. And glamorous. And doink. And there she is. Now she's pretty much done until 20 on that front of costumage. So now I can go talk to Genevieve. Last three I'll probably do fishnet, maybe metal, and then spectrum. Spectrum's weird. It's just glowy kind of body, but it's kind of fun. So, yep. Alright. Shut down the Superdyne Den. Reveal your secrets. This place is pretty quiet. Maybe the skulls have already abandoned the place. They may have left clues. The candy's probably all expired. Nothing there. Oh. Glowy whiteboard, glowy box. Where are all the skulls? Glowy box. The bottom of this empty box is wet and has the telltale stink of Superdyne. Perhaps it was used to store and move Superdyne ampules, and one of them broke. Study the whiteboard. The whiteboard appears to be partially erased, but the title remains Dying Sales. It appears to have been accidentally written in permanent marker. Of course, the skulls were recording their sales here, but these figures are all gone now. Look for clues as to where the skulls went. There we go. Lab. Whoops. You find a note. This is where you die. Are they gonna spawn up here? Let's get a little closer so my galvanic sentinel starts hitting them too. We can't fail Mandible and Maxilia. Oh, it's a Bone Daddy, but he's only lieutenant instead of a whatchamacallit. A boss. They're usually a boss, but since I'm not on solo bosses, he's named a Bone Daddy with the Bone Daddy power set, but he doesn't have as much health and as much oomph as a real Bone Daddy. Alright. Is that all the ones coming up here? Then I just have to go down and get the other ones, and I will garner some more endurance right quick. Respawn my sentinel, my galvanic sentinel. you moved up. Good galvanic sentinel. Goodbye. Gravedigger slicer. Alright. So there's maxilla and mandible. We'll try to pull these guys so that they don't come and here, I'll break line of sight and he'll come around the corner. And my galvanic sentinel will do some stuff. Come on, I thought I... There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, I missed him. Cool. Oh. God, I hope he's not stuck in the wall now. Let's see. Nope. Sweet. Okay. Of course, I'm held. Where's... Come on, Shotsky. No, I want mandible, not that little piddly skull. Oh, I need some Healy. Oh, I didn't do any damage to her, so once she gets out of there, she'll run away. Yep. Alright. So, yeah, once you take down mandible and maxilla, if you haven't done damage to any of the other ones, they'll just run away, and you can't target them. So, yeah. So, talk to Geneva. And call Shauna. Get the next mish, and you have to find Emily Rodriguez. How much more XP boosty do we have? Just under 4 hours. Okay, Coolio. We talked to Vic. Fill Vic in on the situation, and now he is the door. Thanks, Johnson. Let's get moving. Intermission. Or if you're not ready, you can leave. But I'm ready. 'Cause I wanna rock and roll all night. Anyway. We will review reveal your secrets. Oh, pretty quick, short map. You're about to get a cutscene. How'd I guess? Because I've done this one like more than a dozen times. Misery, finish things here without me. Shipment arrived early, I must go. What is matter? Kill girl first. Show new recruits what happens if they talk to wrong people. Chernabog. Not a, not a one for words. Spawn our little pet. Since we gotta be on the ground for that pet, but for our regular pet, we can be flying wherever the frick we want to be. And she's gonna go poof. Maybe. Okay, fine. There, you go poof now. Man, once Chernabog brings in a shipment, we're gonna be like, cool. Had a patrol come around. You might melt. And now you will for sure. Alright, so that's the way, but we're going to go ahead and go back to this little thing to just get a little more experience. Because we like the experience. Oh. My sentinel's gone. Dang it. Gonna come. No, they're just gonna sit back there. Well, I'll aggro them now. Doink. So, yeah, this one's the short map version of this, that's for sure. So this one in some ways is similar to the last one in the fact that if you concentrate on the boss, yeah, my pet might lock some of them down, but since it does hardly no damage, oh boy, I'm gonna have to take a knee. All the extraneous ones in this room will run away once you take down Misery. I thought Misery liked company, but evidently, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of people with her, so, you know, whatever. So, yeah, we're gonna spawn our Galvanic and go in. She is right there, and we will go in and concentrate our stuff on her. Of course, she's got the darky holdy powers. So yeah. I'm gonna have to take quite a few skulls out because I did the AoE thingy and they're gonna not be happy with me. Although those I didn't get any damage on, so they're just gonna run away. That looks like everybody, because those guys are running, so we are done. We got 224 experience for doing that, 178 for defeating Misery, which was almost as much as the whatchamacallit. So, there we go. Not too shabby. And we're almost leveled. So we are going to not take that because we're going to go level right quick because we're very, very close. That way we get good XP against Chernobog. I didn't go grab that stupid other badge when I was down there. This one's right here in the gate thing. And then we have a Plith over here. There's lots of clockwork around, but maybe we won't aggro them. Well, we did aggro them. Oh well, we'll put our little flight pack on and book it. Although I don't know why we did that. We're trying to. Ooh, a life mage all by his lonesome. Is he a boss? Life mage? No, just a lieutenant. Okay. Well, we're gonna pop Galvanic, pop the life mage. And there we go. That's all it took was one little mob. Alrighty. So they're level 10. Oh, we might as well sell right quick. next level, and I think I'm taking fly if I remember correctly at level 10. Oh no, I'm taking conductive aura first, and then I'm taking fly at level 12. And away I go. And now you get the prompt that you've unlocked the invention system to create your own enhancements. So there you go. Oh, excuse me. So, and now I'm out of that, so I'll pop that in there. End mod and recharge. Activation time. Yeah, see, it says it doesn't take any end. Weird, man, weird. So yeah. So do I have a 10 end mod back in the base? Let's go check. So I can pop one in there. At least it'll give me a little more. Because more is always better, right? Supposedly. Depends. Always depends. Yep, got one. Manage. And there we go. That might help my end a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Salvage. So now I can go out. Now we can take the finale, Death by the Truckload. Alright, we'll finish that up, and then we'll go to Steel Canyon and do the, I'll show you guys the invention mission. I'm not going to do much invention crafting stuff on her, but I'll go through the mission since we hit level 10, and that way you get an overview of it. It's pretty cake. Oh shoot, how close am I to the, oh, it's right there. Alright, let's strafe it. There we go. They're gonna shoot me. Come on. This one will too. Oh, there's no guys here. Wow, that's amazing. Spectacular and stupendous. Be gone, foolish hero. I alone shall correct this. Okay, whatever. Oh, and we're right by this other thing here. So let's turn our rocket off. And we can grab this plinth or pedestal one. And we'll go back to this. There's a wall one over there. Yeah. Junior, what you doing? What you doing, booger boy? Who's a good boy? Blue's a pretty good boy too. So this map's, it's not too convoluted. It's got a weird little hitch here, but what I usually do is I'll go down, clear this little room, then clear this room, go in here and clear this room, go down, pull any that are in there, clear this area, As soon as you hit this, you'll get a cut. No, I don't think you get a cut scene. Once you walk into here, you will aggro Chernobog automatically. He'll give some dialogue and, you know, hurrah, get you, and me bad dude, me kick your butt because you infringing on our business of selling drugs, you know. I mean, I don't know, man. The whole war on drugs is a silly war, in my opinion. You think the government would have learned about prohibition when they tried to have the war on alcohol? And some people are like, well, drugs are really bad and worse for you than alcohol. Are you sure about that? I mean, there's some people that are high functioning drug users, let me tell you, and they're very recreational because they just don't have a oh, I didn't spell my galvanic. They don't have a super addictive personality, so they can control it somewhat, you know, sometimes more than somewhat. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I smoked pot back when I was in college and a little before college, and, you know, I thought this was supposed to help me with. Does it have to have people around me? Oh, that's probably why. See, now I'm not getting it. I'm getting a little from it. But yeah, man, I mean, I kind of quit because it just made me tired. I mean, yeah, it mellowed me out and all that good jazz, and, you know, it just made me tired, and I don't know, now I almost want to get some edibles since it's legal here in the state of Washington to help me sleep and make me tired. Because some days, man, I barely sleep 4 hours, and I might fall asleep in my chair for an hour here or there, and I might get a total of 6. But yeah, man, I mean, it's sad, but, you know, I thought of getting some edibles because I don't want to smoke it, but I'm getting a little. Who's shooting me? Was it this one over here? But yeah, I mean, you know, I never really did anything harder than that.
ate a couple shrooms in college. That was an interesting experience. I've never done anything else. So, I never had a desire to do anything else. The shrooms were cool for the experience, and that was, But, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, but I also feel like I don't have a very addictive personality, because I can have a beer. I can have one beer. I might have 2 or 3, but I can usually just have one beer and be happy. I can sip a couple fingers of whiskey and I am pretty happy. I mean, when I smoke my clove cigarettes, I smoked Dijon Internationals, which came in a 10-pack. They were rolled a little thicker and fatter, and they were a tapered roll, no filter, from Indonesia. I might get through a pack in a week. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I've never, I smoke because I like to. And I like the flavors of the Dijons. I smoked a pipe. I smoked really dark tobacco for the flavor. And I like a cigar once in a blue moon. I haven't smoked a cigar in years, but, it's kind of a celebratory thing or special occasion thing or whatever. But, yeah, man, it's just kind of, I mean, I understand the addiction thing and your personality, and, I don't think you're weak just because you're, you get caught up into it so bad that you feel you have to have it. I mean, that's just a personality type, and then you have to break the addiction and have enough willpower to not go back. Because once you break the physical, because some stuff does, nicotine, it can cause physical addiction once you've done it so much or whatever. You can have a physical response to it and an addiction to it. Once you break the physical, then you have to get over the mental and know that it's, you can't just, smoke a pack of cigarettes a week. You have to smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. And my cigarette, again, it was probably equivalent to a regular pack of cigarettes, but there was only 10 in there, and they were bigger. And they were also not as processed as American tobacco. I mean, if you set them down in a ashtray, they would go out. They do not have accelerants and extra chemicals in there like American tobacco did. If I put one of my Dijons down and I'd leave it set because I got, I was playing a game or doing something, it would go out. Just like a pipe. Because pipe tobacco is moist tobacco and it doesn't have accelerants in it. That's just the way it is, man. I mean, American tobacco is chock full of chemicals that are bad for you, man. I mean, that's sad, but that's the way of some American industries, the food industry, I mean, modern science is good. Some chemicals help our society, but other ones, when you ingest them into your body, are bad. Bad for you and bad for your health. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, what do? You gotta be aware of that, and, again, it's just like, again, a cigar. If you don't puff on that puppy, it'll go out. It'll go out in the ashtray if you set it down for too long. Pipe, same thing. I don't know about the cigarettes anymore because I haven't gone to a place that sells them, and because they're considered a flavored one, some states don't even sell them, and then because they weren't a 10-pack or a 20-pack like regular American ones, I know that they were having a problem getting them into the United States because of tax issues, because they weren't a regular pack of cigarettes. So yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. There's weird stuff, and I'm not going out to the club. I'm not driving my cab anymore. I'm not doing a lot of stuff like that, and that's why I smoked, because it was a social thing, and it was for enjoyment and flavor. It was not because I had to smoke. I liked smoking. It was fun. It was flavorful. Okay, we're about to get... There is... it does a smidgen of a cutscene. It's not as big as some of the other ones because it's in the map. And all these guys, like I say, once you take Chernobog out, if you do any damage to them, you'll have to take those that you do damage. But all the other ones will run away like little girls. So, yeah. He tells me killing you would be bad for business. Maybe that's true. Maybe. Unfortunately for you, I never had good mind for business. There he is. Now, he won't instantly aggro to you, but you get pretty close, and there he goes. He's got one little range thing like that, but the rest of his stuff is melee. So all you gotta do is stay away from him. I mean, if you're a melee guy, then yeah, you can't do that, but I'm surprised I lock him down. He's an EB. But I've locked him down again. That's cool. Let's finish him off before we fall out of the sky, and then he can hit us with that big beating stick of his. Oh boy. There we go. And then all these other guys run away. And there we are. 6 reward merits, 200 experience. And that's that. And I bet we hit level 11 or get really darn close when we turn it in, because we'll get a big reward in experience when we turn it in. So, contact Shauna. Boink. And then we get introduced to Eagle Eye. We can also contact Twin Shot again because we're over level 10. I just wanted to finish this chain out. We're going to go get number 1 over here. It's on the wall right at the front. Right there. There we go. Their little rocky pack. Go back. Eagle Eye's right back. Whatchamacallit. I think we can just call him, but yeah, we can. But we gotta go back and do our level up stuff. Two enhancement slots. And we're going conductive, and we'll put one in. Shock. We'll put another doodad of those in there, although we'll have to go make some, but probably take a break for a little bit. Been on about 2.5. That's not too bad. We'll go park at Wentworth and get a little time on that badge, just so we hospital, city hall. Yeah, we don't have anything in Wentworth for the auction house, so we'll get some now. See, Dage Fader for the blue side, and yeah. Oh, we do have, but nothing. Yeah. That's for Fly. Marty McFly? What? Okay. Oh man, I need to stretch anyway. My legs stiffening up. So, alright. That is all she wrote for a little while, gentle people. I'll be back a little bit later. See ya.